Welcome to the Palace of Auburn Hills. We're in suburban Detroit, the home of the Pistons, where we'll be broadcasting today's game live. Right now, the Pistons are back in town for just one game and looking to play well for their home fans. And at sixth place in the East, they're a team that's not quite in that top tier, but when they put it together, watch out.
Well, you know, I think for Detroit, they've just been having an outstanding season. I mean, no other way to describe it. They're making strides in the stands and playing excellent basketball.
And they've got to like their position as they approach the postseason, playing their best basketball of the year right now.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for Orlando, Oladipo and Harkless at the 2 and the 3. And there's Money. Then there's Gordon, and it's Lowe in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Here's Money. Good on the three-point shot. Money's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Now here's Jennings. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami. And Meeks gets to Jennings. Shot clock at 6. Meeks passes to Jennings. Again, Jennings missing. Oladipo with the ball. Here's Money. Harkless with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against the Bulls.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
So it's Orlando now. Josh Smith missing from long range. Here's Money. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Guys, we have to work the pick and rolls here, all right? If their big is showing at the shooter, then our big should be wide open.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. It's Jennings with the drive. Pass to Meeks. It's back to Jennings. Shot to stop the run. Offensive rebound.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. Detroit's head coach and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about the keys in preparing for this game, and he said, well, defense is always our first priority. And while we don't want our shot blockers risking foul trouble, having that backstop does enable our perimeter guys the freedom to play up and aggressive. So, Kevin, pressure D and shot blocking, something to look out for.
Okay, thank you, Doris. The defensive approach, guys, how do you think that'll play out here?
I don't know, Kevin. I'm not sure they should be more focused on their opponent than they are on themselves.
That is sort of the way it sounds, Steve, but still, I don't think a defense-first mindset is ever a bad thing.
Brandon Jennings hits them both. The Magic leading by 4. Here's Money. Another key contributor to that nice win against Chicago. Here's Oladipo. It's Drummond with the rebound. So for the Pistons, their last game a loss to the Heat in Miami.
And one of the factors in that game was they just couldn't get to the foul line and get enough points from the free throw line to make a difference.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanked off the rim. They were letting him hear about that. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Detroit's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Evans setting the pick for Drummond. He feeds it to Jennings.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
It's tipped. Here's Oladipo. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on Josh Smith. Orlando shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Well, the season numbers for this club really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
Guys, strictly in terms of their percentage, their free throw shooting has deteriorated a considerable amount since last season.
Now here's Jennings, and that one's good.
He's got to be happy to see the ball go through the hoop finally. He had 5 straight misses before finally making his first shot.
Here's Money. 6 points for him. They set the screen. Oladipo, good.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Pistons trailed by 5. Outside Jennings. Poke loose. And now Orlando on the break. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That pushes this lead up instead of going the other way.
And Detroit has possession. After the Magic pick up 2. And that one's good. Jennings has got 6.
He gets another one. That's only his second make in 7 attempts. So a little bit of a struggle here to start.
Gordon with a screen on Jennings. Here's Money. Low the pass to Oladipo. Offline with his 3. The Pistons have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Evans outside. Kicks to Meeks. The 9-foot shot. No good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Down low. Three on 3. Pass to Jennings. In the corner, Drummond with it. He kicks it to Meeks. 6 to shoot. Shot from free throw range. Second shot opportunity. Here's Drummond. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Drummond's got his first points of the night. Magic leading by 3. Money passes to Harkless. Here's Money. He's guarded by Jennings. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Detroit's gone a meager 1 of 6 from 3-point land since we got started tonight. Meeks dishes to Jennings. From deep 3-point range, here's Drummond, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Here's Jennings, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Here's Money. He's got 8. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
4 on the shot clock, and the officials call a traveling violation.
And a quick review here looking at some numbers for Smith. He's averaging 11 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And some pretty good numbers, I think, guys, when you look overall at his contributions.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Omer Ashik, he's checked in for Drummond. Martin comes in for Reggie Evans. Jared Bayless is checked in for Meeks. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Brandon Jennings.
They're setting the tone early here, Kevin.
Pistons trail by 7. Smith on the wing. No one near him. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. The Magic have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Here's Money, guarded by Augustine. Money passes to Harris. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Now Bayless. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The finish. And he dunks it down.
Well, they had a pretty good grasp of the game plan coming into this one. That's been very apparent.
And anytime a team gets a double-digit lead in the first quarter, Steve, you could be headed for blowout city.
It's a Detroit Pistons timeout.
Fournier's checked in for Victor Oladipo. Let's find out what Doris Burke scores.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He immediately addressed their offensive game plan and detailed an aggressive up-tempo style. It sounds like their offense is going to come from the transition game. He also went on to say that he wants to see good movement on the perimeter and plays being run to get their outside shooters open. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Martin with the bucket.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Here's Money. He's got 13. There's the lob to the hoop. Augustine with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Tries from 10. Misses off the right iron. Magic leading by 7. And even 3-on-3 break. There's the pass to Money. Stolen. And Augustine with a clear path to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. Augustine's got his first bucket in this one.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
Money passes to Harkless. Dishes to Harris.
How about DJ Augustine? Let's take a look at some numbers here, see how he's been doing. 8th in free throw percentage. And his three-point field goal accuracy has been really impressive. He's ranked in the top 15.
Steve, you mentioned his top 10 free throw percentage. I mean, it's really a strong part of his game. And he's the kind of guy that if you're defending him, you don't want to foul him. Make him earn him from the field. Don't send him to the line. We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Outside for Martin. From past the arc. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. 6 points for Martin.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Money. Rebound by the Pistons.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Harkless the pass to Money. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. And he gets it to go. Harris has got 7 points.
Just putting on a passing display out there.
Well, just add another fantastic assist to the highlight reel for this guy.
And Augustine kicks to Ashik. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Bayless dishes to Smith. Smith missing again.
Now, bad timing. His team trailing, and this has not been a quarter that he'd like to remember.
No good for Money. Pistons trailed by 6. Here is Bayless. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Fast break. Here come the Magic. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and slam dunk by Harris.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Now Augustine. Martin with the screen for Augustine.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Free throws.
The free throw drops for Augustine. Contavious. He's checked in for Josh Smith. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. So on the floor for Orlando, Oladipo and Harkless at the 2 and the 3. Then there's Gordon, and there's Money. And it's Low in at the 5 spot. Here's Caldwell Pope, right now averaging 7 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. And Drummond kicks to Jennings. Lets it go from deep, and he gets it back. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Pistons making a change here. Smith is checked in. Orlando leading by 6. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
Here's Smith, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Back to Smith. It's Jennings with the drive.
Look at the game for Brandon Jennings. He's got 8 points and a steal.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Magic.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
He's off on the second.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
Here's Money. Buries the long-range jumper. Money's got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic.
Boy, nice bucket. They are really playing intelligently here.
And even though the lead's not large, they've definitely got the upper hand.
Drummond sets the screen for Jennings. Smith outside. It's back to Jennings. Shot clock at 6. That one goes. Count.
Not sure how he got that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to take the shot.
Magic leading by 8. They double him with Drummond. Money passes to Gordon. And here is Drummond. 9 points last game out. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Meeks. Smith's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
The Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Money. He's guarded by Jennings. Money. Gordon kicks to Harkless. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go. The Pistons go the other way with it. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Pass to Meeks from outside the arc. And he gets it to go. And now just a 3-point Magic lead.
You know, they've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get him going.
With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. Number 1.
Yeah, what a month they've had defensively. They really get after it at that end of the floor.
Here's Money. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Money's got 19 points. The Pistons shooting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. Jennings drives in. 11 feet away. No good. And Orlando will come the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Oladipo with a screen on Jennings. Here's Money. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Some really terrific numbers for Money. 19 points, and he's buried a ton of 3-pointers in this game, too.
It's getting hard to keep track of just how many of those he's hit.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Both free throws good for Money. Now here's Jennings. 9 points in the game so far.
It's a Detroit Pistons timeout.
And let's take a look now at some of Josh Smith's numbers. How last month turned out for him. He's getting around 12 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. I mean, we're finding his name in a lot of different columns in their box score.
Yeah, and that's what they're looking for from him, Steve. He doesn't have to be the star, just somebody with solid contributions across a wide range of areas.
Now here is Smith. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami.
I thought his rebounding was impressive as well. As he made some big boards, really helped out on the glass, helped his team out big time.
Here's Money following the score by Josh Smith. Here's Money. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Jennings. The feed to Gordon. And that one's good. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Jennings with the ball. Guarded now by Harkless. And Meeks kicks to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one near him. The basket good off the assist from Evans. 8 points for Smith.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Bulls was simply terrific. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Jennings with the ball. He's got 9. It's Meeks outside, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Gordon's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Magic leading by 10. Doubled by Smith. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Now Jennings, averaging 16 points a game. In the corner, Smith with it. Just 5 to shoot. Right at the free throw line. Some solid defense from Money.
He just has not been a viable option for them this quarter.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Pistons trail by 10. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Jennings. Good. Jennings has got 11. Here's Money. 21 points in the game. It's Oladipo on the wing. Here's Lowe. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. No good on the free throw. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Detroit. And the Magic making a change here as well. Harris is checked in. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Jennings dishes to Smith. Drummond in the post, guarded by Oladipo. It's stolen by Oladipo, pushing it up. Jennings with the steal. And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. He dishes it to Drummond, out left to the wing. Here's Meeks. The second chance effort. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Money. He's guarded by Jennings. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Meeks. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
The Pistons have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Well, the season numbers for this club are really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
No good for Money. Pistons trail by 6. Augustine with it. Now guarded by Money. Now here is Augustine. He's tightly guarded. 6 on the shot clock. Detroit, no good that time either.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Here's Money, guarded by Augustine. And here is Fry. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Augustine with the steal. Outside, Martin. Offline with his 3.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
Here's Money following the bucket by the Pistons. And here's Fry for 3. And it's Meeks with the rebound. Pistons trailed by 4. Augustine passes to Meeks. Feeds it to Augustine. It's stolen by Harris.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they've got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
Here's Money, covered by Martin. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off.
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
Detroit's gone. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Magic lead by 4. And time now to...
Hi, Kevin. Well, Doc, as we get into the second half, what do you expect to see from this offense you're facing tonight?
Well, they're moving the ball. They're just playing to the hot hand, and we got to expect that. So let's not let anyone get hot.
All right, fellas. Still anyone's ball game right now. A few things from the first half. Hey, look.
Third quarter welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Jennings and Meeks in the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Evans. And it's Smith in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Rising up and punching it over the big man. Absolutely filthy.
Pistons trail by 6. Outside Jennings. The dish to Meeks. Shot clock at 6. That's a 2 from Smith. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Smith's got 10 points.
And the buckets always coming in bunches for him. And right now, they are really rolling.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Jennings. Passes to Oladipo. Here's Money. Back to Oladipo. Shoots the 3. Good. 13 points in the game.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin. And they need his points, and he's providing them.
The Pistons shooting 43% from the field. Smith left side. Here's Meeks. Guarded by Oladipo. Smith with a wide open look. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. From the baseline. Again, the Magic score.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 10. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, not the best statistic for him. I mean, his performance at the line, of course, very low numbers.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
To the right side. Pass to Money. Tries a 3. Rebound, Detroit.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first three even before that miss.
Jennings kicks to Drummond. It's back to Jennings. Drummond sets the screen for Jennings. Left side, Jennings. 11 feet away. He squares up and sinks it. Jennings has got 13. Magic leading by 6. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
How about the effort we're seeing from him on the boards? He's already in double figures.
Yeah, and more importantly, Steve, his rebounds are leading the team.
From 8. Here's Drummond. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 6.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
And we'll get a look now at some of the stats, some of the numbers for Jody Meeks. A breakdown since the All-Star break. Averaging 7 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the numbers might not reflect it, but the effort's really been there for him. He's going to get rewarded soon enough if he keeps getting after it like he has been.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Steve. He's been unlucky not to have filled up the stat sheet more because his play has really been solid.
Now here is Smith. He's got 11. Smith sets the pick for Jennings. Back to Smith. Plenty of space. The shot misses. And Orlando will come the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Yeah, that was a big win for them. And an impressive performance, mainly down in the paint. Their rebounding advantage was the difference in the game.
The shot's good for money.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from. And now we'll check out the numbers Mo Harkless has been putting up. 3rd in three-point shooting. And his field goal percentage has been off the charts. The NBA in terms of shooting accuracy.
And that three-point field goal percentage of his, splendid. I mean, absolutely terrific. He's been perfect in his form. When he decides to let it fly, it's a thing of beauty.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. 5th on the list, the Pistons.
You know, I don't think all the time that defensive-minded teams get the credit they deserve. And sometimes I think that teams like this aren't as exciting to watch. But you know what? It's effective. Limiting your opponent's points goes a long way towards giving you the results you're looking for.
And the rebound goes to Evans. Evans has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Outside Jennings. Over to the wing. He feeds it to Smith. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Meeks, good.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Money. Cranes the three-pointer. Money's got 7 points for the quarter.
And that's his first 3 of the second half after really lighting it up beyond the arc in the first.
Here's Jennings. He's got 14. Kicks to Drummond. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Evans dishes to Jennings. Off target from outside. Orlando leading by 5. Now the pass to Oladipo. Here's Money, covered by Smith. Over to the left wing. Harkless the pass to Lowe. Just 5 on the clock. On its way from Oladipo for 2. Evans with the rebound. Evans has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Jennings, snatched away. And up the court come the Magic on the break. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
And Detroit has possession. The Magic getting the bucket.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
Now here's Harkless, averaging 12 points a game. Here's Money, 6 on the shot clock, and that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he's forcing the issue out there, guys. No question. He's really struggling trying to take care of the ball.
And Orlando making a change here. Fry's checked in. Pistons trailed by 7. Outside Jennings. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Tough play. He had to fight his way all the way to the rim.
Omer Asher, he's checked in for Reggie Evans. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points. That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Now here's Jennings. He's got 17. In the corner, Smith with it. It's back to Jennings. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Detroit, no good that time either. Orlando leading by 7. And finished off by Oladipo.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Outside Jennings. The 11-footer off the left rim and out. Orlando, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Here's Money. He's guarded by Jennings. Money passes to Fry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now an 11-point Magic lead.
Solid work right there. And again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots and the other team just a bit stagnant.
Now here's Jennings. Pistons passing it around. Shot's good. Jennings has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Orlando's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. He lobs it up, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Here's Meeks. Following the score by Aaron Gordon, Drummond with a screen on Oladipo. And Meeks kicks to Jennings. Dishes it to Meeks. Pass to Washington. And there's the feed to Meeks for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Fry's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Orlando leading by 11. Outside Gordon. And the layup falls. Gordon's got 12.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots.
Here's Meeks. 11 points in the game. No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Looking at the numbers for Aaron Gordon. He has 12 points. In addition to that, he's been a rebounding machine.
He's been clearing space in the paint and out-muscling anybody who tries to get near him.
And he makes the first. And a different look here for the Pistons.
Cover somebody.
In for Josh Smith. And as we end the
Tune in next Sunday.
Pistons trail by 11. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Harkless and Nicholson fill up the forward slots. Payton is out there with Money, and it's Fry in at the center. Evans dishes to Bayless. Here's Money. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
And Augustine kicks to Caldwell Pope. He dishes it to Augustine. Here is Bayless, covered by Payton. Shot clock at 6. Goes up the baseline. And it's Evans missing. Magic leading by 13. Here's Money. Over to the wing. Down low, runner, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times, an easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
To the right side. Evans, left side. Caldwell Pope kicks to Augustine. Feeds to Evans. Good.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
Simply need to just stay the course.